Okay, you guys, I'm warning you now. This is going to be probably a long one. But hello and welcome to my everyday makeup routine. So I'm really going to start this off with a disclaimer because I do not wear makeup every single day. I barely wear makeup in public, if I'm being honest. If I do, I typically have plans to hang out with a friend or go out. Like pre-COVID, it was usually only when I was going out to a bar, going out for supper with a friend. You know, when I have something to do, a wedding, go out with friends, supper, like whatever it is. But like now, especially wearing the masks, I don't even do any makeup at all because nobody's gonna see it with a mask on. But when I do wear makeup and when I go out in public to, like I said, before COVID happened, to a bar, to a wedding, supper with a friend, just any type of plans, this is the makeup that I do and this is my exact order for it. I'm going to warn you again because this is long. I don't know why I take so long doing my makeup, but I do. So this probably isn't going to have a whole lot of talking in it because I'm going to try to make it as quick as I possibly can. However, there's no promises. This could be a half-hour long video. But I'm going to center myself and we're going to go right into this video. So first step is moisturizer. I use the Olay Moisturizer 7-in-1 Total Effects. I have used this one for years now. I really like it. It's very hydrating, especially for somebody who lives in Canada. And in the wintertime, this is my holy grail. Okay, next up is actually a trick I learned from TikTok. I'm just going to take my CoverGirl Clear Pressed Powder in the shade Buff Beige. I've hit pan on this. I do have a backup. I have used this one for years. Like, I'm talking since high school. This has been my clear pressed powder. But all I do is I take some and then dab it all over my face while the moisturizer is setting in so that the powder can kind of sink in with the moisturizer. I am now going to spray my Rare Beauty 4-in-1 spray. It smells really good, number one, but it is like a setting spray, a primer, and two other things that I can never remember, but I just set my face with this Rare Beauty spray. While I let that spray sink in a little bit, I'm just going to take my Tarte Lip Exfoliant and put that on my lips. Okay, and now I'm going in with my Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus Brightening and Skin Tone Evening Makeup Primer. I honestly haven't used this too much, but it is this really pretty gold color, if you can see literally at all. And I don't put a lot on. I just put it on like my T-zone area. As I'm going through, I'm kind of adjusting the lighting because I do not like the glare on my forehead. I know my forehead can be shiny, but it's not that shiny. But next I'm going in with my Infallible L'Oreal Paris Concealer. I use the shade 320 Porcelain. It is a little bit light for me, but it does the job. And I put this on before my foundation, and all I do is I dab any blemishes I have going on. And then I just put a little tiny mark underneath my eyes, like that. And then I, of course, blend in with a beauty blender. Okay, that is the last time I'm going to touch the lighting. I'm sorry, it's just been really bugging me lately. But now I am taking my Infallible L'Oreal Paris foundation, the liquid foundation in shade 405. And I put 2 pumps on my kabuki brush And then I dab all over my face. And then blend in a circular motion. And I like the really full coverage look, so I'm going back in with the exact same foundation, 2 more pumps, and we just repeat exactly what I just did. And when I tell you I've worn makeup since I was 12 years old, I have worn makeup since I was 12 years old. I've worn makeup for almost 12 years now, and I still have not found the way that I perfectly like to put my foundation on. So I put it on with a kabuki brush, and then because I find the kabuki brush leaves streaks, which do go away with the rest of my makeup process, I just like to kind of dab all over my face. I'm not really blending. I'm just kind of like, well, I guess I am blending. Just kind of dab all over my face just to help get rid of any streaks that the kabuki brush may have caused. Okay guys, next step is going back in with the infallible L'Oreal Paris concealer. Exact same concealer as before, and we're just re-concealing. I find doing it before and after really hides dark circles and blemishes the best for me personally. So I'm just going back in. I just put a teeny tiny dab on my chin area because that's like my problem area. And then I put a dab back underneath of my eyes to brighten the under eyes. And then, I don't know why I do this, but I saw probably somebody on TikTok did it, and I was like, oh, that sounds, don't know what that's for, but it sounds like something I should do. And then I just go on the bridge of my nose. And then, of course, blend with a beauty blender. Okay, next I take a Kleenex and I just wipe the exfoliant off of my lips so that I can put on my lip primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Moving on to bake. The bake I use is Huda Beauty in the shade Banana Bread. So I actually did a video on how to bake, and I took quite a few points from them. So I just rub it in here. Oh my god, it just fell everywhere. Pause, please. I have never spilt makeup in my life. I can tell that's gonna be a bitch to pick up. But that's a problem for another time. I'm going to take what I have on my beauty blender and just dab it right in the corner and spread it out. And then again, dab it right in the corner, spread it out. And then I just take whatever is left on the beauty blender and kind of just, you know, dab it where I put concealer, up and on my nose, places like that. That's so depressing how I just, good thing I still have a good amount in here, but like, that's so upsetting. Moving on to eyes, I use the Urban Decay Prime, I'll show you the front of it. Urban Decay Primer Potion to prime my eyelids. And today I am just using the Sipping Pretty palette from Kylie Cosmetics. It is still one of my fave palettes of all time. But no matter what palette I use, I just like to take a shimmer shade. So today I am going to go in with, what should I use? I'm going to go in with this shimmer shade that I have actually hit pan on, and I'm going to put that all across my lid. Just like that. And then for the crease, I just pick a similar tone or similar shade. So I'm just going to go in with this one right here, right beside it in the palette. And put that all up in the crease. And now what I'm doing is I'm just going back in with that same shimmer shade. I'm just kind of lightly dabbing it closer to the inner corner of my eye. Just like this. And then I am just going to go in with this shimmer shade down here. Right at the top. I like the Nikita x Morphe palette and all palettes that have like the name underneath of the shade. Or else I don't know. My brain cannot compute how to figure it out from the back. So I'm just going to go in a V formation on the outside of my eye like this. And then I'm going in with that same shade that I just put on the outer portion of my eye in that V formation, and I'm going to take it on this little tiny little brush and put it underneath of my eyes. And then taking that same tiny little brush, I'm just going to go in with the Skinny Dip Duo from Kylie Cosmetics. Take this highlight called Glow Up and put that on the inner corners of my eye. Okay, so I'm going back in with the Kleenex so that I can take the primer off. I don't know if you're actually supposed to, but I do. I'm just going to take the primer off and then put my Holy Grail Lip Injection Extreme from Too Faced on my lips. That lip primer literally makes my lips so moisturized. But time for Lip Injection Extreme. Next, we are just taking the bake off. I really like wearing bake, especially when using eyeshadow, especially colored eyeshadow, because it typically will pick up like the falling eyeshadow. I don't know how to properly, like, what's it properly called? But any eyeshadow that ends up falling off your brush or off your eyes onto your cheeks will usually be picked up when you wipe away your bake. Next is bronzing. I'm just using the Kylie Cosmetics bronzing stick in this shade. That is so depressing. I am not having a good day. Shove it back in there. We're gonna use it anyway. I just put this on my cheeks and up here, just a little bit, because we will go in with a powder to help define it. get these baby hairs out of the way. It's not your time to shine. Let me get rid of my 5 head. No, let me get rid of my 5 head. Camera got full of storage, but we're back and we're almost done. Taking my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula and just going over exactly where we already bronzed. Going back in with my CoverGirl Clear Pressed Powder that is now covered in my bake, but we're still gonna use it. And I just like going over my face after the bronzer to make sure everything is blended in. Next is probably one of my favorite parts is this is my lipstick bag. It has all my Kylie lip kits and my one Rare Beauty lipstick. So I'm just going to go in, and this is what I do is I just reach in when I have such a neutral eye look. I'll just reach into the bag. Whatever lipstick I pull out, that's the lipstick of the day. Ooh, so today's lipstick is Mary. Now we gotta find the lip liner for it. I'll be back. And you guys guessed it, I'm just going back in with that Kleenex to wipe the lip exfoliant off so that I can line my lips. I have not worn red lipstick in a hot minute, and I don't typically overline my lips with red lipstick. With every other shade, I usually do overline my lips. With red lipstick, I find I mess up too much and it's too hard to fix. And then I never realized how lopsided my lips really were, because like, I don't know, that's the center of my lips. I guess it's not that lopsided, I guess. But now I'm going in with my favorite highlighter of the moment, which is a liquid highlighter, and I never tried one before this, but it is from Rare Beauty in the shade Mesmerized. And all I do is I take one little dab on each cheekbone, and then I just go in with my fingers and blend it in. Gonna quickly fix the brows. If you know me, you know I don't touch my brows other than brush them out. And then I'm just going to brush my eyelash extensions. If you noticed, I don't put mascara on because I do have eyelash extensions. Now again, I'm just taking my finger, going in with the Glow Up and the Skinny Dip Duo and just highlighting my nose. And right above my lip. Setting spray, I use the Revolution London Sports Fixed setting spray. Absolute last step is the actual lipstick. And again, we're using Mary from Kylie Cosmetics. And that is the final look, you guys. So I'm so happy with how this look turned out. I have not done a red lip in a hot minute, like I said, but I randomly pick my lipstick when I do such a neutral eye like I did today, and this is typically how I do my makeup when I do my makeup to go out in public. So I hope you guys did enjoy my everyday makeup routine, even though I don't wear makeup every day. I hope you did enjoy this video. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I hope you subscribe so you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!